Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Raila Odinga was in Meru County today. And from the reception, I think Raila Odinga is now at 50%, if not more, in Meru. And the deputy president and his entire brigades were in Kiambu County. But two people were missing in action. Moses Kuria, the Gatundu South Member of Parliament, and William Kabogo. And if the deputy president was keen on testing the ability of his running mate, Rigathi Gachagua, to deliver the mountain, he got the answer today. Because that rally was not successful at all. But why would Moses Kuria and William Kabogo boycott William Ruto's rally? Because remember yesterday, or the day before yesterday, William Kabogo and Kimani Wamatangi were involved in some bitter exchange. And Moses Kuria penned something on his Facebook that he was understanding why that happened, that the UDA party had clear instructions to sabotage two people, Moses Kuria and William Kabogo, and that in the mountain, there is nothing like Kenya Kwanza. There is only UDA. So yesterday, they boycotted Rigathi Gachagua's rally, which was running throughout the Kiambu County in the name of Hustler Express Caravan. And they released a statement actually yesterday, which I analyzed. And in that statement, they indicated that they will no longer participate in Kenya Kwanza activities until such a time when they'll meet and agree on the way forward by William Samoei Arap Ruto. So today the deputy president was in Kiambu, but these two gentlemen were missing. In this video, I want us to try and figure out the significance, political significance of William Kabogo and Moses Kuria missing or boycotting William Ruto's event in Kiambu. Before we do that, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two and click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue. Thank you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Now, let us begin this video. The event today in Kiambu was significant to the deputy president in so many ways. Number one, Kiambu County is the biggest voting block in the mountain. So that's a fact. It has close to 1.3 million. So if the deputy president is going to miss Kiambu, his chances of missing Nairobi is also so high. Remember, Nairobi politics is also very interesting in that for the last 20 years now, 15 years, the voting pattern has always been Raila Odinga versus the Kikuyu. So Raila Odinga has always rallied other people against the Kikuyu in Nairobi. Raila Odinga has always won. Now, if Kiambu, the biggest voting block in Nairobi, which surrounds Nairobi, will slip from the deputy president's hand, then you should expect the same to replicate in Nairobi, because majority of people, Kikuyu nation in Nairobi, actually resides in Kiambu. So there's that effect. Number two, Kiambu is also the home county to President Uhuru Kenyatta. It's the biggest block in the mountain. Again, it's also the home county to President Uhuru Kenyatta. So the question is, will the deputy president embarrass Uhuru Kenyatta in his own county, in his own home constituency? So the meeting is significant because I'm sure and certain that Uhuru Kenyatta would not mind losing in Meru, would not mind losing in Muranga, but not in Kiambu. And it's also significant to note that the two gentlemen, that is Kabogo and Moses Kuria, also comes from Kiambu. Moses Kuria is actually the member of parliament for Gatundu South, where President Uhuru Kenyatta comes from. So in parliament, if Uhuru Kenyatta is asked his member of parliament to stand up, Moses Kuria should be able to stand up. But I don't know what really transpired, because up to now, either the president is not accessible or something. But I've never understood why the president and this member of parliament are not in terms. Kabogo is a former governor for Kiambu, which means he was also representing the president. So it means President Uhuru Kenyatta actually voted at one point for Kabogo, for Moses Kuria. For Moses Kuria, he has voted for him 3 times. Those are the realities. Those are the realities of life. So I want us to look at the meaning, what the absence of these two gentlemen mean for this particular rally, because the turnout was actually very low. Number one, politics is a game of perception. So if Kabogo and Moses Kuria are missing, it's sending wrong signals to the deputy president and his brigades that either something is wrong in Kenya Kwanza, or the choice of his deputy is not working for him. And I've always maintained on this platform that politics is a perceptional game. And it's a game of numbers, which are perceptional or real. So the fact that Kabogo, who comes from Kiambu, and Moses Kuria, who comes from Kiambu, can boycott this event, it means those who are supporting President Uhuru Kenyatta will now have something to tell the voters down there. The voters, in their own minds, will also start thinking twice that if these guys are not yet elected and they're frustrating the people they signed contracts with, what will happen if they win? So it will mean that they can decide now not to vote for their members of parliament. They can decide not to vote for William Ruto and even his candidates, and then opt to support this gentleman. But the bottom line is that they are missing, or their boycott is sending signals about perception that Ruto, UDA, the choice of Gashagwa, the mountain is not united. So that's number one. Number two, I want to talk about turnout. Turnout is one of the biggest headache for William Ruto as we speak today in the mountain. When President Uhuru Kenyatta was running for the presidency, we saw people being dragged from hospital beds, in ambulances, and being taken to polling stations to cast their votes. We saw efforts to rally the entire mountain around President Uhuru Kenyatta. We have 51 days to the election, and we're seeing people like Moses Kuria, people like William Kabogo, the Service Party, are now not keen on William Ruto's presidency. They're only keen on their numbers. They want to get numbers. Because remember, UDA and generally Kenya Kwanza had an agreement with these people that whatever you are going to get will come after the election. So after the elections, we'll sit down and figure out, Moses Kuria, how many members of parliament have you brought on board? Okay. William Kabogo, how many MPs have you brought on board? How many senators? So which means Moses Kuria and Kabogo must also work hard, including the Service Party of Mwangi Kinyuri. They must work hard to at least have members of parliament, senators, so that they can negotiate. So if you are locking them out of that negotiations, what are you telling them? So it means these guys will now retreat to the ground and start working extra hard to ensure that their party candidates at the constituency level and maybe at the ward level win the seats. So they won't bother about William Ruto and his turnout. So that's how I'm looking at it. So the turnout is something which is key for the deputy president. So it's going to affect him. The deep state would be happy if the turnout in the mountain will be low. So if the turnout in mountain is recorded to be 60%, the deep state will be so happy because that will help them deny William Ruto votes. Number three, the third thing I'm getting is that Kenya Kwanza is now turning out to be William Ruto political party. And therefore, the people of the mountain will start looking at it differently. Because they're saying that there's nothing like Kenya Kwanza. And which takes them to what Uhuru Kenyatta used to tell them. That as the mountain, you needed a political party in the name of Jubilee. Then use that Jubilee to negotiate. Uhuru Kenyatta is in Azimio la Umoja. He's already vindicated, that's the truth, by whatever is happening. Because he won't these people. And I remember even Purity Ngirishi today reminded Moses Kuria about a post Moses Kuria made sometimes back when Ngirishi decided to go independent. So she reminded Moses Kuria. So the truth of the matter is that the president has been vindicated, that the mountain needed their own political party, which is in the form of Jubilee. But these guys decided, okay, let's join UDA. They went to UDA, it was not working. Moses Kuria left, formed his own political party, entered into some coalition agreement. It's not working for him. So the truth of the matter is that Kenya Kwanza is now coming out as a political vehicle for the deputy president. So the mountain will also start looking at Jubilee as their own political party. I don't know, but I'm trying to suspect something like that. And lastly, it's about the questions about Rigathi Gachagwa's choice as William Ruto's running mate. Was it the best choice, the best decision for the deputy president to choose Rigathi Gachagua as his running mate? Because if Rigathi Gachagua cannot bring these guys together, then why is he the running mate? The truth is probably Rigathi Gachagua is also working under strict instructions from William Ruto that it's UDA in the mountain or nothing. So people like Moses Kuria can be hitting Rigathi Gachagua, but the truth is he's under strict instructions from the deputy president to do whatever he's doing. I don't know what you think. Tomorrow we'll do a critical analysis about that particular trip by the DP and also the one in Meru. Until next time, bye-bye.